This video was brought to you by Dollar Shave Club. Get top quality razors delivered to your door starting at just $1 a month. Link below in the description.
Oh my god, a review from Review Tech USA. Who would have thought, huh? Well, hold on to your ass cheeks and hold them tight, because I'm taking you on a trip to Nyko Town.
Skip it up and that up.
What's going on, folks? Rich of Review Tech USA, and today we're taking a look at the PlayStation 4 Nyko Intercooler. Now, if you remember, probably about a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, I made a video that wasn't too kind to Nyko.
This is just a gimmick. They're trying to raise fear in people. It's a gimmick to get you to buy one of their products. You don't need this intercooler. This is a waste of money, and Nyko's trying to get you to buy something that you don't need. You do not need this intercooler for your PlayStation 4.
Okay, yeah, basically I ripped them a new asshole. And well, they saw that video and wanted to send me a sample product of the Nyko intercooler for the PlayStation 4 and have me try out the product and see, like, they wanted to basically prove to me that they did a complete 180 from the Xbox 360 intercooler, which was a mess. I'll give you a quick backstory on it. Back in the red ring days with the original fat white Xbox 360, it was red ringing, meaning that it was overheating and the graphics processor was actually disconnecting itself from the motherboard because it was getting too hot. And Nyko came out with what a lot of people were hoping was going to be a savior, was the Xbox 360 intercooler. The problem with it was it actually ended up destroying some Xbox 360s, or it would just make them seem like they were red ringing when they actually weren't. When you would disconnect the 360 intercooler, the Nyko 360 intercooler, it would actually start working again. So the products at best were unreliable, and that's me being somewhat kind to them right now. But they did make a complete 180 with the PlayStation 4 intercooler, and I'll show it to you right now. I have it disconnected from my PlayStation 4. You probably see it on top of the console. And this is what it is. It has three fans in it. You have two very tiny ones right here, and you have a larger one over here. And what it does is it slaps on the back of your PlayStation 4. I may not be able to show you on camera, but it is relatively easy to do. All you have to do is lift up the PlayStation 4. You have the two openings, the gaps on the side of the PlayStation. I'll keep it in camera without breaking my PlayStation 4. And as you see, slides right there. Slides on the other side, and you just push it down evenly, and there you go. That wasn't completely even, and you're good to go. And that's how it goes on your PlayStation 4, and it's relatively easy to remove. There's supposed to be a tab here that protects it from moving. I don't know if you could see that right here. It doesn't work too well on mine. You could just still take it off even without removing that tab. But it stays on pretty secure, so even if your tab doesn't work, like say you actually do want to purchase this, if the lift or release button doesn't work on yours like it doesn't on mine, no big deal. This thing's on here pretty damn tight. So that's about it, and that's it. That's really you have to do to put it on the PlayStation 4, and you're good to go. As you see here, all of your ports, may have to take a still image. If not, I think you can see it on camera. You have access to all of your PlayStation 4 ports, the camera port, Ethernet port, HDMI, optical digital audio out, and your power port. This is actually what powers the original plug from the PlayStation 4, is what powers the Nyko PlayStation 4 intercooler, so you don't need separate power for that as well. So how did this thing perform? Well, it was fine. I had no issues playing games on my PlayStation 4. I tried a bunch of different games. I left it on for days on end with the intercooler running behind it, and my PlayStation 4 did not fry. My PlayStation 4 did not set on fire, and I will not be seeking to talk to Nyko to get a replacement PlayStation 4 because it did absolutely nothing to it. It's been very reliable. The only bad thing I could say about the Nyko PlayStation 4 intercooler is that it's very loud. I'm going to actually do a sample video of that now so you could hear, but yeah, this is these fans, especially the smaller ones here, are pretty noisy because they're small fans, and to move air, they have to move pretty quick. Here, you can take a listen for yourself, and if you can't hear it over the microphones, you'll have to trust me, especially during a lot of gameplay. These fans speed up pretty quick and get pretty noisy, but here you can take a listen. So yeah, it's pretty loud. I actually, when I was initially testing this, I had it in my bedroom, and the fan, when it got really loud, because it speeds up when the PlayStation 4 gets hotter, my girlfriend was like, "What the hell is that noise? What's that like high-pitched whiny noise?" And I said, "It's the PlayStation 4, that device, that intercooler peripheral that I got for it to review." And she's like, "Oh my God, it's annoying." Now, to the device's defense, though, to the intercooler's defense, I should say, it's nice because even when you shut down your PlayStation 4, it stays on for a little while to get rid of the excess heat that's inside the console. So this thing is not crap. It really isn't. I got to applaud Nyko. It caused no issues with my PlayStation 4, no hiccups, no lockups, nothing. And I guess it does the job. But this is where I have to be honest. Do I think this is necessary? Do I think you should go out and spend your money on the Nyko PlayStation 4 intercooler? And I'm going to have to say no. If the PlayStation 4 was more notorious for overheating, I would say yes. I personally haven't had problems with my system. I know a lot of other people that own PlayStation 4s who have had zero issues. It just isn't a necessary peripheral like it seemed like it would have been back in the days with the original Xbox 360 when it was red ringing. I mean, I'm not going to say there's anything wrong with it if it'll make you sleep better at night knowing these extra fans are on the back of your console. There you go. Great. More power to you. It won't cause you any problems with your system, but it's just redundant. I don't know how much air these little fans really do move, and just honestly save your money. Nyko, you did a hell of a better job on this than you did with the 360 cooler. I just don't think it's necessary this time. I think Mark Cerny and his team over at PlayStation did a good job designing the console. Same with the Xbox One. That thing stays nice and cool too. I don't think intercoolers are necessary for the 8th gen systems. All right, folks, this is Rich of Review Tech USA. Make sure to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And as always, thank you for supporting my channel. Have a good one.